Hi everyone, this is the dispatch for Monday, May 4th. Our psalm today is Psalm 100. This is a very straight ahead psalm of praise with language that sort of draws from other familiar elements of other psalms. It's a wonderful short statement of praise for Israel's God. One of the things that it does that will tie us into our other readings today is that it refers to God as shepherd. Now, this is a pastoral society, so shepherd was a common image for kings, and for Israel, God was, of course, the ideal, ultimate king. And so it's no surprise that God is referred to as a shepherd. That should remind us of the psalm of the day yesterday, which was Psalm 23. We spent some time with that psalm last week as well. But it also connects us forward into our other readings for the day. Our reading from the Old Testament is from Ezekiel chapter 34. This section of Ezekiel is one of the more well-known sections of this prophetic book. But in this case, it's talking about God as Israel's shepherd. But this shepherd is not the shepherd who lays me down in green pastures. This is a shepherd who comes as a judge. And this shepherd might be a good thing, but it might not. If you are perpetrating injustice or oppression, then this shepherd, the coming of this shepherd, will be bad news for you. And at the end of this passage, the prophet speaks of David. David becoming Israel's shepherd, David becoming Israel's king. This is a clear statement of Israel's faith in the promise of God to David long before this time, that David would sit on Israel's throne forever, meaning a descendant of David. So this has clear messianic implications for Israel and their expectation that God will be their king again one day in the form of a descendant of David on the throne in Jerusalem. And then we go back to 1 Peter. This will be our last day with 1 Peter chapter 5, and that theme of a shepherd continues, although here the idea gets transferred into the context of the New Testament church, where the leaders of the church are the shepherds of God's flock, although there is still the chief shepherd, who is, of course, Jesus Christ. And one other thing to point out about 1 Peter and the language that's used here and elsewhere in the New Testament regarding the leaders of the church, we see the word elders. And the Greek word for elders for elder is presbyteros, which is where we get the name Presbyterian. And the reason we call ourselves this is because in our polity, the way we govern ourselves, we rely on the leadership of elders. That's it for today. I hope you have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.